to, walk with me in the morning. Switch it up this morning. Let's talk about Noah Lyles, Anthony Edwards, Sauce Walka exposing Drake on the Breakfast Club. And we're going to talk about Ray J being a weirdo. If you follow me on Facebook, you already know the video I'm talking about with Ray J. So check out the Facebook Reels. Should be in there about a few Reels ago. So yeah, follow us on Facebook. Doing some good things on there. You hit the link tree. You can check out the Patreon, Facebook, on us on X. I'm gonna have to get verified on X because they won't let me stream. So we'll be back streaming on X and verified on there. And I commit I commit to doing some spaces on X too. So I don't know which days I'm going to commit to doing spaces on X. So sometime while I'm still talking boxing, it'll be about boxing. Sometimes it'll be about other stuff. So, well, come on, you wanna go this way? Sometimes it'll be about other stuff, but let's get to it because I ain't gonna be long. So, I heard a story about Noah Lyles. I always like to try to wait sometimes and get the clarity on what happened. Now, for the most part, it seemed like he was caught being quoted while he was trying to re-up with Adidas. That Adidas been controversial. Sebastian Telfair been telling players not to fuck with Adidas based on how they did him. They basically promised him some money to his family when he was in high school, paid him and all this stuff. He got in trouble in the league, which he need to take responsibility for that. And they took the money back from him and his family because some of the maturity issues and issues that he had in the league, and still getting in trouble, right? He even said even LeBron fell back and wasn't even his friend. If you watch through the fire, he was a huge LeBron James fan, and he separated himself from him. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you was doing dumb shit. So they not just about to hand money. And one, you didn't live up to the hype in the NBA, you know, and two, you kept getting in trouble. So one can understand why they would took that money from him. But a lot of these dudes just don't have responsibility. But I feel them. If they promise you something, give it to you. I was a Sebastian Telfair fan. I was a Through the Fire fan. But basically, Noah Lyles said that I thought he was negotiating a deal with Adidas. He wanted a new shoe deal, and I think he ended up re up with Adidas. He basically said that, you know, they giving Anthony Edwards a new shoe, and he ain't won the championship, and you know, in a sport that Adidas don't care about, right? And y'all don't want to give me a signature shoe, and they invited him to an Anthony Edwards event where he said that basically he wasn't showing up because Anthony Edwards was beneath him. He ain't won a world championship. Adidas don't care about basketball, and I'm not showing up to that for him. He beneath me. That's basically what he said, paraphrasing. Now, he came back and said that that ain't really what he meant. He really meant that he just couldn't find time to go to the event. Now, a lot of people don't like him because he made a comment, which kind of was smart and dumb at the same time because it put his name out there. And he basically said that the NBA champions calling themselves world champions, um, they not world champions because they not competing against the world. The problem is the world's best players play in the NBA. And back in the day, the world's best players couldn't play in the NBA because they wasn't good enough. Now that the NBA softened the league up, made it softer for them, where they didn't have to deal with the physicality anymore. Now more the players play in the league. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. No, stop. Now they play in the league. So that's just what it is. Um, and that started a lot of controversy that him going at the NBA players. Now, some people turned around and said, well, Noah Lyles, shout out to Chris, NBA player must have took his girlfriend, and they're historically tall. You know what I'm saying? Probably pound for pound on the simplest. They're very high on the simplest. That's another thing that Sebastian Telfair talked about on DJ Snitch TV, that they stupid for getting married. and it's just programmed in them. But nonetheless, I didn't really get pissed off when he said it because every clown comment doesn't deserve a logical answer or it doesn't deserve a reaction. I didn't really get mad at him. You didn't hear me talk about that, you know. But what I really didn't like about the dude is this metrosexual stuff. And I say that really, I use that word really loosely. That metrosexual stuff he be doing, painting his fingernails, having the sassy braids, all that stuff. You know, Anthony Edwards, is a solid brother. You know, he had his controversies, and like I said, they go back to the NBA players being simps. You know, and apparently there's an influx of them coming in and messing with older women. At least Jaylen Brown kicked them hoes to the curb. He got two bitches from Chicago Sky. Shout out to him. Um, but but yeah, they do a lot of sipping. But he's a clown. He painting his fingernails. He got the sassy braids in. Dude, I'm not paying no attention to no dude. Like I told y'all, if y'all come to me trying to have a conversation, you got a bag on, I'm not gonna have a conversation till you take that bag off. You come up to me and you got fingernail polish on and you supposed to be straight or you trying to, don't come up to me, don't talk to me. I'm good. I don't play them games. If you're gonna be on that side of the rainbow community, stop. Let it be known. That's my thing about it. I have no issue with that. But if you're gonna be on that side, let it be known. Don't tip the line. Okay? That's my thing. Don't tip that line. That's how I feel about it because that's even though women know who's sweet and who not sweet and they claim not to know. And I'll tell y'all this all the time. They sleep they sleep with their gay friends. They sleep with their friends. Women are very hypersexual, but they don't want to admit it. So I don't play that. All that sassy dress and all them fingernail painting and all them sassy braids, I don't like them because of that. You in the masculine sport of track and field. They some of the best athletes. It's my favorite Olympic sport to watch. So I don't have an issue with it. But you hating on another black man is where I draw the line at. I literally don't understand why you hate on another black man. If it was Tom Brady with Adidas, if it was Aaron Rodgers with Adidas, Miles, get your ass down here. He, I'm telling you, man, this dog I'm gonna have to snip his balls. I don't want to do it to him, but he acting dumb. It's probably about time. All this sniffing and all this dumb shit he doing is gonna stop. Come here. I shouldn't have to get that close to get your attention. But yeah, he hating on another brother. And I don't like I said before, you going out your way to head on another brother who image ain't sassy like yours. Because you jealous. It's a bunch of white athletes you can be jealous of. It's a bunch of other black athletes that you could be jealous of. You know? But the hatred and the vitriol that we have and the contempt that we have for each other is wild to me. It's wild. You jealous because he tomorrow he wanted a signature shoe. Who gonna rock the Noah Wiles Reed and Rainbow shoe? Literally, who thinking about rocking track and field? Most track and field people can walk into a club, they could walk into a mall and we wouldn't know who it was. Track and field is not that popular. Outside of Usain Bolt and outside of Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't know who the rest of them really is. I just learned who Quincy was and the young brother, the other Quincy, who was 16, who won the gold medal with the 4x4 relay. But other than that, track and field, they wasn't even popular in college like that. Only reason that people really paying attention to track and field was because of the females that was doing track and field and how tight their body was. How beautiful they was. Same thing with the band. The band mattered when I went to a HBCU because they was lit, but they wasn't cool. But they chicks. You know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all on the spectrum, every woman/girl don't want 100% of guys. That's just the honest to God truth. Every girl and every girl don't want 100% of guys. But every guy damn near go for 100% of girls. Jocks, nerds, uh, cool kids, people that's in the middle, they're fucking anime girl. They're fucking track chick. They're athletic chick. They mess with a tall chick. They mess with a chick regardless of her financial status most of the time because it's just sex. So with women, they all go for the same 10 to 20% of guys, and that number could be shrinking. And that's the God honest truth. So, but nonetheless, I think it might be a jealousy there because his sport ain't as popular. It'll never be as popular as the NBA. They play 82 games. Only time people pay attention to track and field is they have a vested interest in college, and that's barely. And then if it's the Olympics, them little world track meets that they have every now and again, don't nobody watch that shit. They watch because of Sha'Carri Richardson. That's it. That's it. They watch because of Sha'Carri Richardson. That's it. Household name. Her story and everything. How beautiful she is. But most women ain't checking and most guys ain't checking for men's track and field like that. You know. So people don't follow it. So why would I give you a signature shoe? And at the end of the day, what he doing is smart. He getting his name out there. And he should get his name out there. So now people know who Noah Lyles is. But when you go out there and you quit during the 200 meter and say you had COVID, but then you at the club partying, you open yourself up for this. Now Shannon Sharp talking about, well, I don't understand why people don't like him. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I hate when people say that, I don't understand why people don't know. When you understand exactly why they don't like him. It's comments like this. But then again, this put him right in the thick of things. Could you stop? This put him right in the thick of things. When we started talking about nobody's talking about track and field as the Olympics, but people still talking about Noah Lyles. So he keep his name, out there, and that's how he probably got his new Adidas deals. But ain't nobody buying no Noah Lyles Adidas shoe. And he can say, well, Adidas don't care about basketball. I can't tell because what's really carrying Adidas is James Harden and Anthony Edwards. Without Adidas, they'd be K-Swiss. And them niggas would be Puma. You know what I'm saying? Even though Puma making a comeback, but they'd be like K-Swiss. Let's keep it real. So, ain't no signature shoe, but I tell y'all, we hate each other the most. We give each other the most hate. And I'm just tired of seeing it. Tired of you attack that brother for no reason. And shout out to that brother. He ain't had nothing else to say back to him. Nothing to say back to him. And every action don't deserve a reaction. Why I need to react when everybody allows together? Everybody seeing that he 100% wrong. But that's how we do each other, man. We critique each other harder. No Diddy. We got hatred for each other. Oh, he got it. I deserve it. And you don't deserve it, Noah Lyles. Anthony Edwards had the #1 selling signature shoe this year. You don't deserve it. And they still dropping them. The shoe's so popular, they dropping color wave after color wave after color wave after color wave. They got an Olympic pack coming. Come on. I want a championship yet. Man, it's team sport. It's Michael Jordan championship. It ain't easy to win in the NBA. It's not. It's easy going. I ain't gonna say it's easier, but it's easier going track and field and win something. And more people care. People, what's so crazy about it? More people care about the NBA championship than the Olympics. Most of the Americans, Black Americans, don't care about the Olympics. And if they really wanted a statement and they really wanted to change something in this country, these black people wouldn't compete in the Olympics. That's how I feel. They wouldn't compete. But like I told y'all, when capitalism and money and short money is more important than standing up for something, that's just what it is. Black people don't stand up for nothing no more. If you actually ask them honestly, the newer generation, you know what I'm saying, they would say racism doesn't exist. I'm telling you. They would say racism doesn't exist. They don't even know when people are practicing racism versus them. I keep telling you all that. So if they really wanted to make a stand, they wouldn't compete in the Olympics. They wouldn't. They don't care. All people do, and I'm not just including the athletes and stuff like that and celebrities, but everybody only care about their vested interests. That's it. This is why, one of the positive things about Kamala Harris getting into office is gonna get so bad that niggas gonna have to work together. It's gonna have to go back to traditional households where it's gonna be 3 generations in the household or even more. Come on. That's exactly what it's about to be. That's the only positive. Come on, man. Stop, stop, stop. That's the. I don't care. Get an attitude. You gonna be homeless, dog. You keep catching the attitude with me. You gonna find a new home. He playing with me today. Last 2 days, he gonna be homeless. But yeah, he talk. He But yeah, that's just the honest truth. That's what's going. That's the only positive about Kamala getting in office. It's going. Yeah. It's going for. And then the thing about it is too. Before I get to Sauce Walker, a lot of people is gonna go through what they went through with Kamala Harris. It's gonna be terrible, and they still gonna be having Ricky Smiley out here capping and buffooning for Gavin Newsom if he's still alive in 4 to 8 years. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. That's why I told y'all, brothers, man. Make sure you get your passport. Make sure you get your money up. So if you gotta leave the country, and maybe get dual citizenship, or you gotta, work remotely from another country, because it's gonna get bad. I'm telling y'all, they put Kamala in there. It's gonna get bad. Y'all keep following the lead of these old ass ninjas, these Gen Xers, these baby boomers, and all them, and they the ones that put us in this position now. They the civil rights leaders that call civil rights leaders because they got sick by German shepherds and blasted by water hoses, and now they civil rights leaders. No, you was civil rights beggars. You was civil rights beggars. What's that movie with Jack Nicklaus? I forget what it's called. Is it The Irishman? I forget what it's called. I ain't really seen this totality. And I think I did. He said in the beginning of the movie, he said the only problems he got with the niggas is that they beg too much and just don't take what's theirs. He said that. Shout out to YF Sports Debate. Salute. Chris say, based on the he got robbed and they took his bread as a result of morality. Legs shouldn't allow. That shit needs to be rampant for that reason. He's a homie runs in a straight line. Kendrick, never been a Drake fan. But shout out to Muhammad. But yeah, moving on to Sauce Walker. I found an interesting clip. The Art of Dialogue reposted it from the Breakfast Club on Twitter. And Sauce Walker went in for Drake, stealing Houston style. He straight up stole Kirk Bang style. And that's a Houston, hopefully I'm saying his name right. That was a Houston rapper. He had a few songs. He had that song, Drink in His Cup. And at that time, I used to kind of be a little bit more entrenched in rap. So I remember what he was talking about. He aligned himself with Bun B. And he basically said that Drake, poached from Atlanta and didn't give back. He was a culture vulture like he did in Atlanta. And Atlanta didn't play that shit. Atlanta made sure, Drake came down there like Kendrick Lamar said in that song. When he needed street credibility, he went to Atlanta. But Atlanta made sure he did albums and songs with 21 Savage. He did albums and songs with Future. He did songs with Atlanta. So, his commercial appeal ain't really got nothing to do with his talent. No. No. Yeah, be fearing me today. Go. And I was basically talking, she was like, well, he is talented. He's not talented. It's true. And they start cutting me off. Just like they just do so much stuff to his voice in the studio that it. So Drake has got a whole bunch of writers behind him. And that's why they did that. And Jimmy and Degrassi and being a cornball like Drake that come from, let's say, Columbus, Georgia. No, they not gonna let that dude get as big as Drake. Pause. They not. And that's just the honest to God truth. Cause he Jewish, they make sure, he good. Stop, man. Stop. Stop. They make sure he good. And that's just the God honest truth. But he did that. He went to Houston and didn't do nothing with Houston artists. They somehow he did something with Travis Scott. That's it. Like Sauce Walker said, that's an even trade. Well, he did something with Beyonce. Are we gonna be serious? No, come on. He did something with Beyonce. That's Beyonce, nigga. He benefited more than Beyonce did. And that's the crazy thing about it. That's the crazy thing about, well, he benefited like Beyonce. He did a song, but he didn't do a song. He stole the man whole Kirko whole style. Didn't do a song with him. Didn't do a song with Sauce Walka. You know, didn't stand with none of the. He didn't do a song with none of the up and coming artists. And stole their whole style, stole their whole culture. You know what I'm saying? Probably didn't reinvest in nothing down there. And that's what I be telling y'all. They be, going through these interviews with DJ Vlad Snitch TV. They be doing these interviews with Adam, be doing them interviews with them. And all they do is cause misery in the community. All they do is steal money from the community. All they do is culture vote from the community. And they don't put nothing back into it. Nothing into it. They don't put nothing back into the community. And Drake do the same thing. And I'm telling y'all, if it came down to saying, is you a nigga or you not? Drake is going to be identified as a non-nigga. There's been videos when he was coming up that he said he was Jewish. So he's a guest in hip-hop. Well, I don't even consider this hip-hop no more. This hip-hop. This hip trash. So, yeah, he talking about he a guest in hip-hop and shit. I mean, he's a guest in hip-hop or hip trash. He is. And he been doing shit like that. He stood next to Houston. He stood next to Atlanta. He used New Orleans with Baby and Lil Wayne. Didn't he fuck a Lil Wayne baby mama girlfriend or something like that? He's a cornball. Imagine if you was in the hood and you crashed out over a hood rat like Nicki Minaj, because that's what she is. She's a hood rat with money. So imagine if you went to war with another nigga in the hood over a hood rat. You'll get clowned. But Drake get a pass. He got into a whole rap battle. He got into a whole rap battle with Meek Mill because Nicki Minaj chose Meek over him. Think about how corny that sound. You can go build a Nicki Minaj, bro. Ain't nothing special about Nicki. Come on. Stop. Come on, man. Come here. You can build a Nicki Minaj. The ass fake, the personality is shitty. The hair is fake. And another thing I'm gonna speak on real fast, and I'll finish the Sauce Walk and we talk shortly about Ray J as we walk back. If you really pay attention, a lot of and this is something that somebody can do a video and run off with. For real. If you really pay attention, they be blaming Becky for feminism, right? And a lot of the talking points and a lot of the attitude that black women got, right? And feminism go deeper than black women. You got Asian women in America talking about feminism, Asian women in South Korea talking about feminism and hypergamy and all that stuff. And most of these women don't even look good. They talk that feminism, but you put that thing on them. You put your Mac game on them. That feminism go out the window. Trust me. If you know how to treat a woman, all that feminism, I don't pay for nothing, blase this, blase that, go out the motherfucking window, right? But if you pay attention, think about the women that's really, indoctrinating American women, especially black American women. They all tethers. Nicki Minaj is from the Trinidad. She talking all this nasty shit and, she dissed that homeless man talking about you need to get a job and didn't want to give him money and she got shamed. Cardi B talking about she don't regret, I'm going to talk on that too. Talking about she don't regret robbing dudes back in the day. And that's why she going through what she going through now. She had that miscarriage. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at a lot of these women that's pushing misogyny and they pushing this hatred for American men and black American men, a lot of them are not American descent. A lot of these women are Latino from Trinidad, and they claim not to be black. They say it when it's convenient. Well, I do consider myself black like Cardi B. No, she don't. She not black. She not black. She just like black dudes. She just like black culture. If it boiled down to it in a life or death situation, she gonna rock with her people, and that's cool. So a lot of them people like Drake, Nicki, Cardi, um, and there's some other girls in the industry as well too. That's and around that saying that. Candace Owens is another one. She's from the Bahamas or something like that. They don't identify with black American women. They just use y'all dumbasses. They just use you. And I believe I heard Brother Phil, somebody said that Brother Phil or Town said that a lot of these women that's sitting here talking and telling women and all men ain't shit and this and that black man ain't this, a lot of them are from other countries. They identify as Jamaican, I'm from Trinidad, I'm from Haiti, I'm just throwing examples out there. Pay attention. Real talk. But Sauce Walka is 100% right on Drake. 110% right on Drake. He do that. He stand next to a culture and changing styles up to stay relevant, and he got the machine behind him to make sure he stay relevant when he changes style up. That's all it is. That's how he survived. One thing about Jay-Z, I can say he stole some nigga styles, but his true style ain't changed up that much over the years. He still remain relevant. LL has. He went from kind of being a tough guy rapper to a ladies man to to whatever he doing now. He just did a song with Salty or whatever her dumbass name is. She got in the fight with YG. But a lot of these women and a lot of the other women are mulatto. And if you really pay attention, a lot of them mulatto people got personality problems. They confused. They confused. They confuse people. But nonetheless, I seen it was a video of Ray J. I don't know who sent me this video. It might have been Henry. No, I think it was Kofi. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Kofi Universe. I think Kofi sent me the video where Ray J basically was on Candace on podcast. Yeah, she back after getting fired from the Daily Mail. And a lot of black people back supporting her. And like I said before, that's what me and Anton Daniels, we differentiate right there at. Because he don't like Candace on. How you like somebody who's straight up racist? And she racist because she ain't black. She claimed to be from the Bahamas, so she not black American. Y'all want to call it FBA? I don't know, but she ain't with us, right? Y'all know all the rhetoric and bullshit she used to be spitting about black people. So and she be with White Zaddy too. So miss me with that. And that whole thing, man, I'm gonna just leave that alone. But he was on her channel and said that Ray J said he put a wig on and looked in the mirror and got attracted to himself. This dude's a clown. Do y'all know it was a rumor? And I think it was true too. It was true. I can't even call it a rumor. Let's just say a rumor for whatever for purposes. Him and Whack 100 was doing the TV show for men dressed in drag. I'll just put it that way. They was doing a dating show for men dressed in drag. Yup. They was doing a dating show for men dressed in drag. So he's a weirdo. He's a true weirdo. Ray J is a weirdo. He's a weirdo. Tomorrow, I'll put a wig on. Why is you as a black man, as a man, or as a male, because he's a male at this point, putting a wig on? What possesses you to put a wig on and say, well, I was attracted to myself? He's a weirdo. You doing a whole show full of lady dudes, and you putting wigs on, and then old boy slaps you and you crying like a woman, talking about you want to go send yourself to the upper room and all that type of stuff. I'm telling y'all, man. No wonder why his wife keep about to leave him. Her name Princess, he the real princess. Ray J's a 100% weird ninja, bro. 100%. Drake too. Painting his fingernails, These ninjas, it's already bad enough in Hollywood. Y'all put makeup on, but y'all paint y'all fingernails, putting wigs on. You know what I'm saying? The three people that was the main topic of this live stream, all had some zesty metrosexual stuff going on. Noah Lyles with the fingernails and the braids. Drake painting his fingernails, looking mad suspect. He done did some other suspect stuff too. And then Ray J, you know, putting the wigs on and saying he was attracted to himself. They going out that way to destroy our image. Real talk. They going out that way. Like, what possesses you to go on the internet and say that? What possesses you to put a wig on? Come on. Think about it. What possesses you to put a wig on? That's what I want to know. Let's say, oh, I'm going to put a wig on. Oh, I'm attracted to myself. And y'all, allegedly, you and Whack 100 doing the show for Lady Men. Come on, man. Ring the bell. Ring the bell for Hollywood and black men, bro. Well, he's a black male. You can't even call him a man. He's a male. All these dudes, it ain't just the image. It ain't image, it's a personality, bro. It's not just the image, it's a personality. These dudes they move like women, like Noah Lyles. You mad because the company is investing into another dude, and it's properly investing into another guy. You worrying about what another man business going on to try to propel yourself. That's a female move. Drake, basically doing what hookers do or what sack chasers do, what women do. Suck all your resources, move on to the next dude. That's what I can't even say that's what women do. That's what hoes do. That's what strippers and hoes do. That's why they never have peace. That's why strippers and sex workers, they have a shorter lifespan. They never have peace. This is why adult film stars, they only live to the age of 37 years old. And you can't tell these women nothing. When all you do is leech and suck the energy out of people, you know what I'm saying? That shortens your lifespan. When you've been with I try to tell women that all the time. When you've been with so many dudes, like, you'll never be satisfied. But one, if you'll never be satisfied, you'll never be happy. If you'll never be happy, you'll never have a proper balance in your life. And you're going to have mental health issues. That's why all these women got mental health issues. And shout out to the brother Minister Jack. And I'm not going to speak too much on this, but he made a great point. All these women with these stories about 20 years later, 10 years later, and some of them are factual, talking about how they had issues and they were abused. Read between the lines. How they were abused when they were younger and all this. Let's keep it real. He made a great point. Let's keep it real. Stop doing that. He playing too much, man. It's more. He about to go in this cage for real. But yeah, how they was abused and all that. A lot of these women were sexually promiscuous. They were more promiscuous at a younger age. Am I wrong? Think about the first time a girl grabbed your ballpark or something like that. Or, it wasn't the guys that was being sexual horn dogs. That wasn't the case. The young girls was the ones that were sexually active before the young guys. And obviously they got the key to sex. So when they go around talking about, they was abused and all that type of stuff, a lot of them initiated that. It wasn't no abuse. They put themselves in that position, and I had to tell my stepdaughter that one day, like, you walking to, and the guy was honking the horn at her when she was walking the store. I said, look what you got on. She was looking for sympathy. Absolutely not. A lot of these women, they went out here, they wanted to be fast. I was talking to a girl. She ended up having twins and a younger son or whatever. We was just kicking it, whatever. And she was telling me she left her parents' house to go with her baby daddy. She was like in high school. He was grown as hell. She was in high school. They been doing this, and then they'll turn around and say, well, I got taken advantage of. I was young and I didn't know. No, y'all know everything in the book. So once a lot of women use that as an excuse, oh, this happened to me. That's a lot of times that's 100% bull crap. And sometimes you got some cases where it's true, but a lot of times it's 100% bull crap. And I'm telling y'all that right now because I had to really think about what the brother said, and I had to think about like all the experiences that I had. It was pretty much women initiating it at a young age, 15, 16, 14. You know what I'm saying? It was them initiating the sexual, encounters. I remember I was in middle school and a girl, me and my dude chilling with this girl, we got kicked out of class probably. We chilling with this girl or whatever, and she straight up just grabbed my shit. Come on. Another girl, we had an assembly, she grabbed my, like, that was women. And what's so funny, my mom friend brought that shit up one time. We was at my aunt's house and she asked, I don't know how we got to this conversation. She was like, Chris, I'll tell her about how aggressive young women are and how sexual they are. I was still in high school. I was like, yeah, they be like that. So when they be talking about, yeah, this happened to me and that, man, ninja, they initiated a lot of stuff. They put themselves in that position, bro. They really did. Y'all finish these questions. He said, do you eat soy? I don't know what you mean. No, I don't eat that. Yeah, talk about Ray J. No, he said not BBLs, SD Drizzy. He said Renardo salute, shout out to Simpson, shout out to Alex. But yeah, that's it. I'm about to go into the crib, finish making breakfast. What time is it? Oh yeah, we still make good time. So I just wanted to speak on that. That was on my mind this morning. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.